Hi guys, this is Mario Obo. Um, yeah, today's a beautiful day, Sunday morning, and after I finished expressing my gratitude to God and thanking God for today, giving me life and hope and many blessings upon my life, I started being stirred in my spirit to talk today. And I don't know if this video is meant for someone, but today I want to talk about the get money quick idea that is crippling into the African community. It's very sad that this has been happening for generations to come. So it seems like every generation or every set of immigrants has a particular timing where you hear that this person got into trouble just because they're looking for money in a very quick way. So I want to really admonish you today that if you're an intending migrant, if you ever intend to leave out of Africa, or if you are an immigrant right now as we speak, this video is for you. Pay attention and listen to this. I want to share a story today, and it's a very sad story because this is a girl that I personally knew. I first met her at an African church that I used to attend. I've seen her a few times when I go clubbing. I met her in I met her once or twice in clubs. Beautiful personality, you know. And when I was checking her Instagram post some while ago, I could see that she was living the life, man. She was balling. She was driving nice cars. She was wearing expensive clothes. She was traveling, you know what I mean? And I was like, wow, man, God has really blessed this girl. But all of a sudden, one day I came back from work and I was watching the TV and I watched the news and they were talking about some two African girls who were arrested for drugs. And it seems like most of the troubles that we enter, because African people, we're not too big in rape, although there are some of us who do. We're not too big in other crimes, but there's this particular crime that we are known for as a community, and that is the get money quick syndrome. And it is eating too deep into our community, and it is destroying a lot of lives. These two girls, what they did is that they attempted to smuggle drugs into Australia, and they flew in from Qatar, and then they landed in Western Australia through Perth, a place called Perth. Now, when they came in, they had hid the drugs in a suitcase. But when the suitcase went through the scan, the Border Patrol officers observed that the case had some abnormalities in it. So when they opened the suitcase and they checked it, they found that 9 kilograms of methamphetamine, or what we call ice, 9 kilograms of ice was found in their suitcase. Now, what these girls did not know was that the Western Australian government had just passed a law that anybody who brings in a certain amount of drugs into Western Australia will serve a life sentence. They had passed it into law just before these girls landed into Australia. So, and I was looking at her birthday. I was looking through her Facebook page recently when her birthday. You know how your people's birthday dates pop up on Facebook. So I was looking at it, and then I was reading a lot of comments on her birthday. People were writing things like it was so sad, they couldn't believe, you know, that this thing could happen to such a girl. And it is very sad. Even as I'm saying this story, I feel very sad because this girl is someone that I know, and I really liked her personality. She's an amazing girl. But now there is a possibility that she will serve the rest of her life in prison. There is a possibility that the one life that God gave to her, that God has given to us, she may spend that in jail. So today I want to talk to people. I don't know who this video is directed to or who needs to hear this, but it's very strong in me to share this video with you. I know right now, wherever you are, you may be under pressure because maybe there are no jobs in the country where you're in, or you feel like you're running out of time, you're getting old and you don't have anything to show for it, and someone is enticing you, or you're already dabbling into this trap. I want to tell you something, right? Our ancestors told us that any wealth that enslaves the owner is not wealth. You see, when you are broke, when you don't have any money, that's when you start to believe that money is everything. But when you now start to make money, you will find out that money is just an enabler of something. The car that the most expensive car now, the nicest car right now that you're seeing all over you right now, in the next 10 to 15 years, even before then, that car will be outdated and a new one will come in. So you do not let things like that to entice you. What kind of money could you possibly be looking for that you will go to bed afraid? You wake up in the morning afraid. You're going to the toilet, you're afraid. Your phone is ringing, you're afraid. What possibly are you looking for in life that is worth that exchange of joy? What is it that you really need in this world that will make you to live a life like a slave, like you are trapped? What is it possibly that you're looking for that is worth you getting into the trouble of being harassed with the police, and then you're sleeping at night with your kids, and then the police bust you, your kids are sleeping, they're seeing daddy or they're seeing mommy being arrested, being taken away? What is it that you're actually looking for that will make you put yourself in that kind of situation? Listen, our ancestors told us that the only thing that starts from the top to the bottom is the grave. Everything else is from the bottom to the top. You may be in a situation right now that things are very difficult in that country. It's only a phase. It will pass. But if you want to take the shortcut to life, just know for sure that at the end of that tunnel, there is trouble. There is something that is written in the book of Proverbs. It says that wealth gotten from dishonesty is sweet, but later on, it shall be like gravel in your mouth. What is it that you're possibly looking for that will make you to choke later in your life? Why don't you make a turn? If you're listening to this right now and you're already there, I want to admonish you to take a turn with your life. I want to admonish you to turn your life around, because there is dignity in labor. Anybody who is not your friend when you don't have to prove anything to anybody. Anybody who doesn't love you now when you don't have, you don't need to prove your thing to anybody. The girl who you want to so impress with that car, the girl you want to so impress with that love, with that exotic lifestyle, whoever it is you're trying to impress, if you get incarcerated, if you get arrested and taken to jail, that girl will be with somebody else. I have seen this thing happen. Men who went to prison, their girlfriends, their wives are sleeping around. There's nothing that is not hidden. Everybody knows these things. Would you possibly think that she will wait for you for 10 years? No. Be wise, okay? Work hard for your life. Whatever you need in the morning, wake up, pray to your Creator, and go and look for it. Go and look for it, okay? Because our ancestors, they told us, they said, if you meet a man who is working hard in his old age, who you are seeing before you was a young man who wasted his time and his resources. It's time to be wise. No more again will the devil's money be found in our community. It's time for us to live right. It's time for us to have an education. It's time for us to have a dream and to start thinking generationally. Why? Because life goes on. If you look back, life will continue to go on. May life never go on ahead of us, I pray. May the wisdom of our ancestors guide all African people all over the world until the prophecy of our victory comes to pass. Let us live by the wisdom of our ancestors. I say, my name is Mary Obo. God bless Africa. One love.